Tesla has been changing the game in the electric vehicle industry since its inception. From its sleek designs to its high-performance capabilities, Tesla has always been ahead of the curve, and now they've done it again. At the Tesla Motors factory, an employee installs a battery pack beneath a Tesla Model S vehicle during final assembly. The future of the automobile industry may be determined by a single letter, R, as in the distinction between a lithium-ion battery, such as those found in Tesla and other electric vehicles today, and the lithium iron phosphate batteries that will be available soon. As Elon Musk's Tesla promotes new battery technology development in the run-up to the company's first-ever Battery Day for investors, Wall Street is buzzing about the difference the next generation of batteries could make. Vehicles powered by lithium-ion batteries, which are also used in cell phones, are expected to give way to cars and trucks powered by lithium iron phosphate and other chemistries in the coming years. This reduces costs, allows vehicles to travel 400 miles or more between charges, and allows batteries to last up to 1 million miles. Reducing Tesla's own costs and encouraging mass adoption of EVs remain critical priorities for Tesla, as Musk stated in a message to employees that it would be difficult to break even right now. Analysts believe that the new technology will alter the experience of owning a car, whether it is a Tesla or one made by a competitor such as General Motors, which is also working on new battery technologies. The extremely long life of batteries soon to hit the market, in particular, are likely to mean that the batteries retain enough value to be resold when owners trade in their cars, possibly for use storing solar electricity for homes. Furthermore, because of the long life of next-generation batteries, they may be used in ride-sharing businesses that require cars that can withstand the pounding of near-constant use. When you're talking about batteries that can last twice as long for the same price, says Wedbush Securities analyst Dan Ives, the math for the consumer completely changes. Iron phosphate batteries are safer and can be reused as an energy storage device a second or third time. Musk then announced that Battery Day will take place in September 2020, and Tesla postponed its annual shareholder meeting. Both events were originally scheduled for June 2020. "We want to save the exciting news for that day," Musk said during the company's first quarter earnings call. "I believe it will be one of the most thrilling days in Tesla history." Comment requests were not returned. Jeff Don, a battery and energy storage expert at Dalhousie University in Canada with a Tesla research sponsorship, declined to comment. When it comes to batteries that can last twice as long for the same price, the consumer's equation completely changes. Shirley Meng, a materials scientist and professor at the University of California, San Diego, who directs the school's Sustainable Power and Energy Center, said Tesla has made significant progress with Don's help. Meng, on the other hand, claims that one of the major benefits of using cobalt in battery construction is the ease with which complex chemical structures can be engineered. "If I have to teach a high school student how to build a battery, cobalt makes it simple. It always works. Without cobalt, the synthesis process becomes much more sophisticated," she explained. Meanwhile, due to its high energy density profile, lithium iron phosphate has never proven to be efficient in the space constraints of an electric vehicle. It was originally designed for the grid storage market. However, because it does not rely on cobalt, its chemistry lends itself well to fast charging and cost effectiveness. Meng, who has worked on battery chemistry and development with major automakers such as Mercedes-Benz, GM, and Nissan, as well as Maxwell Technologies, the battery startup acquired by Tesla in 2019, said battery experts are very interested in learning about Tesla's breakthrough, and she believes the company could raise the profile of the lithium iron phosphate approach in the EV market. The battery technology had previously attempted to make the successful transition from energy storage to cars in the Fisker Karma, an early but ultimately unsuccessful EV contender produced by Fisker Automotive in 2012. "I honestly believe Tesla intends to bring this back," Meng said. Why is it critical to eliminate cobalt? The key difference in lithium iron phosphate batteries is that they do not require the use of cobalt, a rare and expensive element that contributes significantly to the high cost of electric vehicle batteries, according to CFRA research analyst Garrett Nelson. Cobalt prices have plummeted during the global economic downturn, falling from as high as $95,000 per ton in 2018 to $30,000 this year, but the metal remains critical to lowering battery costs. By far the most expensive element in a lithium-ion battery is cobalt, Nelson said. Canning cobalt is one of the biggest elements of cutting the cost of batteries below the $100 per kilowatt-hour threshold that is a rough proxy for making electric vehicles, as cheap as those powered by internal combustion engines, says James Frith, head of energy storage at Bloomberg New Energy Finance in London. Battery prices today are around $147 per kilowatt hour, down from around $1,000 in 2010 and $381 in 2015. Battery prices for electric vehicles have dropped by 80% in the last decade, according to the CEO. Tesla recently agreed to a new long-term supply agreement with commodities giant Glencore for cobalt for its battery plants in Shanghai and Berlin. Cobalt, which is also the focus of a new race by miners to extract minerals from the ocean floor, has long been a commodity challenge for major technology companies, including not only Tesla but also Apple, which requires cobalt for its phone batteries. The element has also become a politically sensitive issue, with some of the world's largest supplies coming from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where allegations of deadly child labor in mining have ensnared Apple, Tesla, Google, and other technology companies in a recent international lawsuit. Meng cautioned that reducing cobalt alone will not reduce in price increases because the pricing differential between cobalt and nickel has narrowed in recent years. NCA is Tesla's primary EV battery technology. The majority of automobiles use an NMC battery chemistry. However, because nickel is an important component of both approaches, cobalt price reductions cannot drive continuous step changes in pricing. It will be difficult to get below $100 per kilowatt with current nickel-cobalt chemistry, Meng said. Tesla realized they can't just get rid of cobalt. She claims that current battery technology, including NMC, is capable of reaching the million-mile mark, but not at a cost-effective level with today's nickel concentrations. Nickel is currently priced at roughly one-third to one-half the price of cobalt. Laboratory research indicates that lithium iron phosphate, which does not require nickel or cobalt, has the potential to drive pricing as low as $80 per kilowatt hour. The most radical idea is that these batteries could even change the nature of car ownership by allowing them to serve as robo-taxis that rack up miles much faster than personal use vehicles, an idea GM CEO Mary Barra endorsed in March. But according to Brett Smith, director of technology at the Center for Automotive Research in Ann Arbor, Michigan, that and other ideas are probably too far-fetched. Smith believes that the robot taxi industry, which Musk has floated as the core of Tesla's long-term vision and which analysts such as Morgan Stanley's Adam Jonas have seen as central to the bull case for Tesla shares, is more dependent on software advances than on battery life. He believes that robo-taxis will only make a dent in individual car ownership when systems to avoid obstacles, such as pedestrians, become reliable enough to work at scale. There are a lot of challenges ahead, he said. It would be fantastic if it worked, but it's a long way off. Smith believes that the batteries may make less of a difference in range for everyday drivers than bulls believe. Like Frith, he observes that even emerging chemistries suffer range degradation during cold weather when the car's heater is heavily used. However, Smith believes that the new batteries will make one significant difference in consumer acceptance of EVs, improving perceptions of their reliability and making purchasing one appear less exotic to customers, boosting EV's 2% share of the 2019 new vehicle market. The million-mile battery is just the beginning of what Tesla has in store for the electric vehicle industry. With its commitment to innovation and sustainability, Tesla is paving the way for a cleaner, greener future. Well, that's it. For now, we bring an end to this video. Thanks for watching. Click the like button to like our video. Share this video with your family and friends, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Click the bell icon to receive notifications of our upcoming videos. We'll see you in the next one.